Hi, my name is Polybrow, and I did the sound design and some of the music-y bits for Meet the Real Sniper. This video is going to be me talking about how I did everything, what I did for it, stuff like that, just talking about it because I find some of the things I did in it kind of cool. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'll include a version of the video without the voice lines, so just the sound effects and music at the end in case people want to like dub over it or something, but yeah, here's a breakdown of everything. So the very first scene I dubbed over was the new scene that was added in the original video where the soldier gets headshot instead of the demo man's bottle breaking and like going in his eye and blowing up and stuff like that. It was very fun to do. It was mostly just a combination of a few different like traditional TF2 sounds. I think I did add a few sounds, like the sound of a bullet ricocheting and whizzing towards the helmet, which were from a archive of either Ed, Edd n Eddy sound effects for some reason, or it was things ripped from Team Fabulous 2. So there's that mixed in, bit of cartoonish quirkiness in that, I guess. But it was very fun to do. I liked making the soldier yell. It was a lot of fun. The next thing I'd want to talk about is the little bits of Foley I did. So there's a few moments where I recorded some of my own sound and just used that in the video. Like, for example, the flicking of the bottle head. I just used this piece of like plastic casing where I keep all my whiteboard pens in. It was very good. It hurt to flick though, it hurt my finger. So shock, you can pay my medical expenses on that. The next thing I did was for the toothbrush scene with the mirror and the heavy photo. And that was really fun to record because I got to brush my teeth. I don't know why brushing teeth is fun to me, but hey ho, it's more fun when you're doing it for Foley than when you're just doing it normally. So maybe I need to record myself brushing my teeth more often. Anyway, this is weird. Most of the other sound effects do just come from Team Fortress 2 itself, like there's the desert ambience that was used, there's a lot of the weapon firing sound effects, even like the subtle moving of fabric and stuff like that comes from a lot of like drawing weapon sounds, so like the sound effects for drawing the melee, secondary, and primary weapons. Godsends for if you're just wanting like fabric noises, you can do so much with them. Like if you listen to the original Meet the Spy video that Shock did, you can just hear me going ham with like all the little movements and stuff like that and splicing them. It's so much fun. I love just like doing sound design for moving fabric, but I'll not get into that whole nerdy ramble about it. Making the music or remaking the music was particularly interesting because I'm sure, as most people know, the Meet the Sniper track is a kind of iteration of the Magnum Force theme, which goes so hard, by the way. It's such a good song, but it's not an exact sound alike. And of course, we didn't just want to use Magnum Force in the background because, you know, copyright, and I think YouTube would come to our houses and personally unalive us. So we had to remake it in a sense. We did use a tool that we used to deconstruct the Meet the Sniper audio, and it allowed us to get the bass, the drums, the central part, the vocals, and stitch it back together basically. And there was a little bit of polishing we needed to do at some bits where the sound design did bleed in, especially around where the demo man originally explodes. We had to do some splicing with that, but it was a lot of fun. The vocals were hard because there was, you know, the sniper's actual vocals present in that layer, so we couldn't actually use that, and instead what we had to do was take the original vocals from Magnum Force and pitch shift them, which sounds fairly convincing unless you like really scrutinize it, but I think I did a good job pitch shifting it, I hope, I pray. And then there's a few other bits where we've had to actually take the accompaniment from Magnum Force and just put it in instead. Like you can probably hear a point near the beginning of the song where it very smoothly fades from the Meet the Sniper accompanying like horns and stuff to the Magnum Force accompanying horns and strings and stuff, and I was quite proud of how smooth that sounded actually. Very good. And I also did a bit of that at the end too. It was quite awesome. Yeah, it was fun to do. I really enjoyed doing sound design things like this, and I'm so incredibly honoured that Shock took me on again. So I'm going to get to the bit now where I just play the file by itself without the voice lines, so then people can dub over it and stuff like that. And yeah, let me know if you want any more assets from this and I can deliver, because I understand it's cool for some people, including me. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Alright, just play the clip,